What it do, bestie boo? I hope you girls are doing good, girl. I'm doing good. I'm coming at you with yet another video, girl. In today's video, we're going to be talking about waist cinching, girl, getting fajada, girl, making sure you're wearing your waist cincher in the most effective and most effective way, so you can get snatched and look real cute. Hopefully, if proper technique, and diet and exercise and all the things. There's my bird. Say hi, bird. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Come over here.
What's going on?
Say hi to everybody very quickly.
What's going on,
My
guys?
birdie,
Bird guy here in the
yes,
house, live in effect.
Live in effect. I just wanted you to say hi to my friends, Birdie. Love you. Okay, girls, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into body shaping and waist cinching, girls. So I went ahead and wrote some notes down because I think it's a lot that we're going to cover and go through, okay? So in the meantime that I'm going to be putting on this waist cincher just for show, just for so you can see something happening, I'm going to be talking about some tips, a few tips. There's a whole lot more tips, but these are the ones that I was able to think of on the quicks, girl. So this waist cincher, that I'm wearing here is by a brand called Luxe Curves. Luxe Curves right now is having a huge sale, so make sure to check it out, girl. This is normally priced $80, but right now I think it's like $20, girl. So make sure to check it out, girl. Not sponsored, but I just want you to get yours, girl. Get your fajas on, girl. And we're gonna talk all about the tips and tricks for a successful, waist snatch waist, okay? So I'm gonna grab my waist cincher and I'm gonna go ahead and find the smallest part of your body. So whenever you're about to wear your waist cincher, find the smallest part of your stomach. So for me, it's right here, but find your smallest part. Every body is different, girl, and everybody's body is beautiful. Just know that, girl. A big girl can waist cinch. A small skinny girls can waist cinch. Anybody can waist cinch, and as long as you're doing it properly and you're incorporating the right routine, the right diet, you're drinking enough water, you can slowly but surely start molding your body into the way that you want it to look, right, with the help of a waist cincher. So I have an undergarment on from the TikTok showcase. It's there, girl. This is the one that has a high arch right here, and it has a thong in the back. But this is what I use, as well as many others. This is what I use underneath of my waist cincher, only because once you start waist cinching and putting it the tightest that you possibly want it, you're gonna start seeing your skin fold into the molds of the cincher itself. So to protect your skin so you don't get scarred up, because you will get scarred, you will get rash. It happened to me, and learn from me, girl. So always wear an undergarment, because you will have scratches, itchy scratch marks that you'll want to scratch and irritate. And it feels good to scratch, girl. Just believe, once you start waist cinching for a long time, it's gonna get real itchy, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, girl, without further ado, go ahead and start with the smallest part of your stomach. And not only that, girl, but always start from the bottom of your waist cincher up. For me personally, it's helped, and I think it's a great tip for all the other bestie boos out there who are learning how to waist cinch, and the technique in which I like and what I use, girl, because we don't gatekeep here on this channel, girl. I'll tell you all the things. Anyway, so girl, start with the smallest part first, and what I like to do is I'll grab the corner of it and I'll fold it back, just to prepare that hook, or just to prepare that little hole or whatever for the hook to come in strong, right? And so I grab my waist cincher on the other side with my hands. I'm not afraid to grab it, girl. I grab it because this is a good quality waist cincher, and the good quality ones are going to be kind of stiff to put on, kind of hard to put on, honest with you. You will break a sweat for the very first time, girl. If you're waist cinching with a good sturdy one, you will break a sweat before even having it on, girl. Putting it on, you're breaking the sweat. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my stomach the smallest it can possibly be. I'm gonna suck it in as small as it can possibly be. And again, using that technique of the most smallest part of the stomach, I'm gonna go ahead and hook in the first one, so it's hooked. Then I'm going to grab my hands, girl. Don't mind my nails missing. I'm going to grab the waist cincher with my hands, not with my fingers, not with my fingertips, but my hands themselves. And I'm going to grab it on both sides and, kind of be delicate with it. You don't want to rip it, but also enough force and strength that hook is going to hook into that little hole right there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it with my knuckles, so to speak, and hook it in. Okay, so the second one is hooked. And as you go along, you're going to push your waist cincher down. You're going to push it down like this, push it down, and right before you get to this area, you can like fix the boning. You can feel where it should sit straight on your body. So grab it and kind of move yourself to shimmy on with it. So that's another tip. So we're gonna continue on. And another tip, girl, once you start waist cinching, what's really cool is that, let's say you have big hips, right? Naturally, you're a big hip girl. And so what you can do is you can leave it at the loosest. However, just to accommodate your hips, right? Because you don't want it to start like breaking the skin or hurting you right here. Because, girl, it does happen. You start breaking the skin right here if you're a big hip girl. But you want a small, tiny waist. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of go into a V. Like this. Like, let me show you for the sake of learning purposes. So let's say you have a big hip area. You're going to leave it on the loosest. So then what you're going to do is you're going to fold over that piece because you're going to skip a row. Does that make sense? You're going to skip a row. So make sure it's ready. Skip that row and then continue on to make it the tightest, at the tightest area of your stomach, just like this. And then once you're there, girl, let me take a breath. Once you're there, girl, and as you're going up to the ribs again, make sure that your rib cage is gets enough air capacity for you to breathe comfortably, but you still, again, want to be cinched. So then what you're going to do is you're going to fold over that piece, right? Fold it over just like that, because it does have like a little bit of a safety for the skin so it doesn't get caught in the little fisheye hooks. And then, of course, you can make your way back to medium, like back to the loosest part. So go ahead and do that little fold, and then just kind of work your way up again to accommodate your lungs. And that's it, girl, just like this. And then, of course, your clothes on top. So just know, girl, that the overage or the spillage from your back right here, we all have it, girl. All of us get it. All of us have it. It's just a matter of you getting used to the look. Because honestly, no one's going to be looking back there. They're too busy looking at over here. No one's going to be noticing back here, girl. And if they do notice back there, it's like, oh, like that girl, like she wastes and she's like, oh, she takes care of herself. You know, she wants to have that figure. So yeah, girl. So it's like an appreciation. If I see a girl that has this, I'll be like, oh, yep, she snatched. New appreciation for that girl. Anyway, girls, so I hope these tips helped. I do have a few more tips here written down. So let me go over them with you right now. So a tip that I would say is to put on your body shaper first thing in the morning, girl. Don't drink your coffee. Don't drink your water. Put it on first thing. And when you are putting it on, go ahead and suck it in and put it on again at the most smallest part of your stomach. If you do drink coffee and water, you can. It's normal. It's natural to like want to sneak in some coffee and water, girl, before you put your waist cincher on. But just make sure that, you know, it's not, you know, you're not like over drinking water where it's hard for you to put on your faja. Does that make sense? So yes, girl. So that's one tip. Another tip is, let me see here. Start at the smallest part of your stomach. Okay, we talked about that. We talked about mixing and matching, you know, making it smaller and bigger in the appropriate areas. So we talked about that. Now, this is something I have not talked about. Whenever you do put on your waist cincher and you're wearing your, you know, you're doing the journey of waist cinching every day, you are going to notice that, girl, you are going to be extra gassy. All the bloat, all the gases that stay trapped in our stomach, again, which is normal and natural, is going to want to come out. Okay, so that's another tip, girl. I have so many tips, so let me know, girls, if you like this video. I haven't even like finished with the tips, but I see I'm running out of time. So, girl, let me know how you think about this video, and we'll come back with episode 2 of waist cinching, girl. So let me know what you think. I love you. I will see you in the next video.